sports knowledge.
Woo, 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 woo. Who let the dogs out? Woo, 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 woo. Who let the dogs out? Woo, 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 woo. Woo, boy. I cannot wait for 7:30 tonight, baby. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Episode 347. We are back. Ours is back. And most importantly, your boy Coach is back. Back out the hospital. Ready to bring another sports show to you with some sports information, some real sports fans, who real sports athletes, and who have real sports knowledge. Yeah, I got it right the first time, Coach. But anyway, we back out, episode 347. It is a big week in college football. It's a nice week in college in NFL too. We got some games, some real competitive games this week. Oh boy, it is a gauntlet in college football today. Baseball playoffs, the championship series in full effect. NBA preseason dwindling down, regular season about to start up next week. Man, I mean, it's the best of all the worlds right now. We got baseball playoffs, NBA season about to start, college football in effect, NFL in effect. Man, let's not waste any more time. Episode 347. Let's talk about it.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Red Rail Sports Show on this Saturday, October 19th, episode 347. And I'm glad I don't have to do the intro because Red did it for me. So that saves me from messing it up for another week. But we're here live. We're glad everybody could join us. Everybody that will join us, please come on in. Come in and watch the show today. We got with us as a special guest, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Bankhead, Peter, the man from the Sports Roundtable, which you can see every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m., especially the last 5-10 minutes of the show. And you get a question that you'll never think you can answer. You can try to answer, but hey, it's all good. H.O. from Bankhead. What's up, H.O.?
What's happening? Glad to be back, fellas. What's going on, boy? It's going to be a great day in college football. Boy, who has the most pressure? Is it Georgia? Is it Alabama? 2-loss SEC team. It's going to be scrapping to get into the playoffs. So, yeah, we got a whole lot to talk about.
Definitely Alabama. We ain't got no pressure on us. It's gonna be an easy little victory on Texas. I don't even know what we worried about.
Yeah, they say Alabama sweating like a pimp on Palm Sunday, so you never know what's gonna happen with them. We're gonna see how they can handle it if they can beat Tennessee. Tennessee got a lot of pressure on them too, but Alabama got a lot because the Kalen DeBoer sign might be out if they lose at his house. Like don't keep your rent. Don't pay the rent next month.
See, like all Caitlin DeBoer was focused on was being nuts. You must forgot Caitlin DeBoer is a few more other teams in the SEC you got to worry about, and you're gonna find that out today. See, whereas Kirby, he prepared for all the teams. It was probably, I think Kirby prepared for all the teams except for Alabama. Whereas Alabama, all they do is prepare for Georgia.
Yeah. All right. Let me jump in number the 347 for the day for the show. 347. I could have been easy, you know. Rev ain't here, so I could have gone with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I know he would have called me, and next thing you know, I'd have been off the show next week and probably maybe the next 2 weeks. Who knows? Rev might have got me pretty bad. So I went with the guy who right now is a owner of a team. But when he played back in the days, played defensive back. He's a third-round pick. He played defensive back. He was one of the hardest hitting defensive back for the Denver Broncos. And I know y'all probably know him by now. Number 47, third-round draft pick, John Lynch. Lynch, DB, for Denver Broncos, who used to terrorize people back in the days. Now he's a mild-mannered, or so-called mild-mannered sports owner. So, hey, that's out of 347. John Lynch. All right, the nation is here. The Revenant Nation is here. We got them in full effect. Let's see what they got today. We're going to check them out, see what the nation says. The Coach's Corner. Good morning, fellas. Uh-oh. As I drive down to the amazing city of Austin, I just want to say, down goes Georgia. It's our time now. Hook 'em horns. Already.
Long Planet already talked.
Nando Barrington, what's good, Sports Show family? What's good, Nando? He said,
Nando.
He said, this will be the first week in NCAA history that Bama and Georgia will fall all in the same week. Okay.
I don't know about Georgia. I know Bama falling.
Shots being fired already. Winston Thornton, what's going on, fellas in chat? Smash that like button. Your share. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Winston, from the eye test. Maurice Thrower said, good morning, Reverend Night Nation. The Prime Minister has spoken. The coach's corner said, tell him again, Nando. He said, and Maurice said, time to ring the alarm on another new episode since the VP not here or the president. He's taking their place.
Yeah.
And the coach's corner said, nah, he didn't prepare for us. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Like I said, it's gonna be shots fired all day today, I see. So
Kirby been preparing for y'all. He slept on Alabama to prepare for y'all.
Yeah, and Maurice added that the Lynch mob also won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. So John Lynch, big time player and owner, who did a lot of stuff in the NFL, a Hall of Famer, by the way. In case anybody forgot, he is a Hall of Famer. All right, we're gonna move the show on.
Hold on, Coach. We got a little bird. Little bird said something about your intro about the numbers. How can you forget Dale Murphy and Tom Glavine and how Glavine had to hit Dale Murphy in a game that he did not want to throw at him, but he had to.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That was a good 47.
Yeah, that's a good one. I apologize. No, that's one you pulled up out the archives right there. Yeah. Oh, Dale Murphy.
Yeah, he was playing with the Philadelphia Phillies, and one of the I can't remember which Braves player got hit, but Glavine had to go out there and he had to get some get back. He had to hit Murph.
Yeah, he had to get him, unfortunately, but because when you're on the other side, hey, it happened like that.
Now, what was Dale's reaction, Hart?
He understood it. He understood it. Glavine was like, he was embarrassed, and he would apologize and all that, but Murphy understood it. I wish I had to. Yeah, I mean, you could probably look it up on YouTube, but it was definitely something that, I mean, the announcers were probably making it a little more dramatic than it needed to be. I think Skip Carroll was still with us and Ernie Johnson at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into our dope, nope, and cope. What we doping on, what we open on, and what we coping with. Red, what you got for your dope moment?
Okay, let's see what I'm doping on this week. Well, I would. I dope on Lakers rookie Dalton Knecht. Man, he didn't play last night, thankfully. Did you see his last preseason game, where he scored 20 straight points to basically win the entire game for the Lakers? 35 points, 8 3-pointers. Man, if that kid give us anything like he did in that preseason game on Thursday night, I think, man, ring 18 will be loading sooner than later for the Lakers. Because don't give us another guy who can get his own shot and you can put with Bron and AD and Russell and Reeves now. Oh man. So of course you can feel like what my Lakers nope is, but maybe I'll say that for the nope round. It'll probably be the same person. No, not Dalton Knecht. I'm talking about the same person that was last week.
Okay. H.O., what you got? What's your dope moment?
My dope moment is the Atlanta Falcons getting the 2028 Super Bowl here in the city of the great city of Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, so it was I think the Falcons will be the second team in history to play in the Super Bowl in their home stadium. So the invitation is already there, so go ahead and get your tickets.
Third, it's gonna be third.
Oh, third, my bad.
Tampa Bay did it too. Tampa and LA did it.
Okay, yeah. 13.
That would be classic if they were able to get into it on the same.
Well, I tell you this, we'll be right in Michael Penix prime. And
Yeah.
he'll be 30 years old. He'll definitely be right in his prime. So we should have a shot.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, my dope.
And now that Hard spoke on it, when we do the 5 for 5, I'll just take all that time for that topic.
All right, my dope moment goes to Sabrina Ionesco, who,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, on the brink of elimination.
Whew.
Not elimination, but being down and probably going home. She hit a clutch shot. And Red, I bet I got you today. Do you know what Kobe Bryant, the nickname he gave Sabrina Ionesco?
You said, do I know the nickname he gave her?
Yeah. Make you think here.
Give me a hint. Anything like he is? Oh, Lord. Female mamba or something? What? What's her nickname?
He called her Geppetto.
Oh, okay.
Because she was the puppet master. She was able to control things out there on that court. So she called.
I was going to say the Godfather the way you did. Well, okay, Geppetto. Yeah.
Yeah, she looked now. That's one thing you can't tell her anything bad about Kobe Bryant, for sure.
Yeah, she loved Kobe. That's why I like her.
So, yeah, that was a good thing for her, and him and her had a special relationship. So, and she hit that shot just like he would hit in the clutch games. So, big ups to Sabrina Ionesco. H.O., what's your note moment? Who gives you note moment?
My note moment goes out to the big corporate sponsors like ESPN and Fox trying to deliberately hire all of the former black athletes so they won't form their own media conglomerate. They think they slick. But I see what you're doing. As ESPN just hired Cam Newton to come on the first take after Fox had released Shannon and Stephen A. Smith contract is being negotiated, and Cam was a free agent. I mean, can you imagine if all these guys started their own media conglomerate? ESPN and Fox couldn't do it. So what's the best thing to do is to hire them from doing it, hire them on their platform, so they won't have a chance to do it.
But now you keep tying their wrists, they gonna quit anyway. You better let them say what they want to say.
Yeah,
because they can say what they want to say on their own show.
Mm-hmm. But that's my note moment for the big conglomerates trying to backdoor, stop the blackness of the media.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, Cam Newton, crazy as he is, he does speak well, so he will be able to help a program.
I'm loving him on the show. I didn't think I'd be this enough by Cam, but yeah, he got me watching that. Man, were they right? Did they take Kimberly Martin off the show? Because she hadn't been on since they announced this Cam started.
She might be out for a minute, I guess. I don't know. Depending on how long they're gonna keep. They signed Cam, so it could be for longer than that. So we'll see.
Well, you know they had beef, so that one of them had both of them can't be in the same studio.
Yeah, I remember that. So I was wondering if they're gonna put them both on at the same time. They're gonna let them talk about their beef, or they just gonna say, "Kim, you out," because we rather listen to Cam than anyway. But,
okay.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't that unfair. You might try to push back.
All right, my note moment goes to, and I'm gonna go back to the WNBA again, to the coach of the Liberty, Sandy Brondello, telling the refs to be fair in the game. I'm like, Sandy, let's be real nice about this now. Y'all been playing a great series. Don't start talking about the refs now. The refs haven't influenced the game that much to make you want to talk about the refs. Just let it go. You had a chance to win. You had two shots within a minute of each other, and you missed both of them. So that had nothing to do with the refs. But hey, don't mess up a good series uh, and start talking about the refs at the end of it. All right, Red, what's your note moment?
My note moment is this entire Kyle Pitts fiasco from number one. Now, even though I'll admit Kyle Pitts has had a solid performance the last 2 weeks, but still, I'm not gonna look at 2 games and forget the entire picture of what he's done since he's been here. Then I find out that we've already given him his 5th-year option. What the F? Are you kidding me? He has not earned that, but fine. It's already on the books. Okay, so these next 2 years, we'll find out. Falcon fans, you're going to find out exactly what Kyle Pitts is all about. And he, with the rest of this season and with the rest of next season. So I'm sure after that time, most of y'all won't be wanting him to resign. And Falcons, you better not be fools and resign him. I mean, the fact you got Mark Sanchez calling out Kyle Pitts for underrunning a route last week. I mean, Mark Sanchez sounded like he wanted to go through the TV and whoop his butt. That's how mad he was at Kyle Pitts last week. And then you already got Kirk, who you can obviously tell Kirk Cousins is not enthralled with him because that's not who he looks to first. He's falling down on routes. It's just been a wild, crazy ride with Pitts. And honestly, Horace and Coach, I'll be glad when it's over with. I'm done. I mean, like I said, whatever he give us each game, he give us something, fine. If he don't, it's not going to be the end of the world because I don't think his performance is what makes the Falcons win or lose. So, like I say, note to Kyle Pitts and your entire fiasco, and I will be glad when this thing is over so we can move on and get us a real tight end.
All right. I'm come back to myself. My coat moment, and this is gonna be real easy. WNBA. Here you have your championship game with two teams battling 2-2, the winner take all game, and you play it on a Sunday night against Sunday Night Football. No, you could have done
Monday. Well, no, not even just Saturday. Well, I don't know. Tuesday, probably.
I don't know, but you could have done it any other night than Sunday night. Then, especially with the intrigue coming out with the Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers show coming on Sunday night against the Steelers, who done switch quarterbacks apparently, which I don't understand. But hey, you gonna put your game against all that? Well,
in the baseball playoffs too.
Yeah, hope somebody watches. We hope you can get some audience. All right, Red, what's your coat moment?
My coat moment is the Falcons and first of all, the Falcons running this 3-4 scheme. It is not conducive to the talent that they have. And then what makes it even worse is you keep drafting all of these small defensive linemen that don't, like I say, don't fit the scheme. I guess you're getting them for their speed, but look, the way the Falcons play, we need size on that line. We need size. And the smallest idea that the Falcons been having of drafting these smaller quicker defensive linemen. It hard as it ain't work, man. It ain't working. I mean, it's just not working. I can see if it was working, but I mean, we getting pushed off the line. Running backs getting to the second and third levels easily. I mean, you got Bates and Simmons making too many tackles. I mean, this scheme just not working, and we still last in sacks. We 30. Our run defense is at the bottom of the league. Our third down defense is at the bottom of the league. Now, yeah, we winning games, but I'm just thinking long term. And is this 3-4 defense the best defense we need to run? Personally, I think we need to run the 4-3, and we need to stop drafting all these small defensive linemen. Draft some big defensive linemen, and our linebackers suck. I hate to say this. We got too many Euros on the linebacker course. We need to throw some color up in there. Maybe that's the wrong thing to say, but hey, man, we just getting beat off the line. Our 4-3, I thought it had improved. It looked like it had improved last year, but man, it's back to being one of the worst in the league. But thank God for the secondary. But yeah, we winning right now. But is this gonna be sustained? Is this sustainable enough to? I mean, or else we just have to depend on our offense to outscore folks every game. And I know folks fans don't really want that, but that's what we back to. We're gonna have to pretty much outscore folks every game because this defense is too small and the scheme you're running is just not working. That's my opinion. That's what I'm coping with. I hope something changes.
H.O., what you coping with?
I'm coping with this is a play off my dope moment. I'm coping with the fact that even though we have the 2028 Super Bowl here in our luxury great city of Atlanta, I'm coping with the fact that it's going to entice people to try to move here, and we already full.
Oh,
I'm coping with the fact that first time visitors coming to the Super Bowl and here in Atlanta, which we will be playing in, by the way. You know,
okay.
The Airbnb that you rent out, now you want to buy it. I mean, I'm coping with the fact that, you know, we don't need to keep inviting folks to the city and then they don't leave.
yeah, okay. That area gonna be looking so nice come Super Bowl time.
Yeah, so I'm coping with that. So I mean, it's almost like a double-edged sword. You like it, but you don't like it. You love it, but you like, well, yeah, you know, whoever flies in, you got to fly home. Whoever drive in, you must drive home. You cannot stay.
Yeah,
watch the game. Watch us launch the Lombardi Trophy, and once the game is over, please leave and go back home.
Yeah, you hear that, Taylor Swift?
All right, y'all. Let's see. The Revenant Nation got a whole lot to say today. Dante said, good morning, Dante said Snoop already gave him a name. Red. He gave a name, Red. Westside Connect. How do you drop the 17th in the draft? Dante,
I'm glad he dropped 17 because my Lakers could use.
Marie said, dope moment. The Detroit Lions giving Jerry Jones a good birthday present with a 43-9 beatdown. Yeah.
47-9. Dropped, missing 4 points, Marie.
Yes, indeed. The VP in the building, he comes sliding in late, slam down the gavel late, ready for a fire episode of TRS. Revenant Nation, rise up. Thank you for joining us, Mr. VP.
YouTube today, I see you.
His dope moment, the links in the effort. They're starting 5, forcing the game 5 for all the marbles on Sunday. The championship game will be fire, but they shouldn't have it on Sunday. But hey,
it'll be fire for whoever see it.
Exactly.
Yo, Nando said dope when the Falcons fired Lake and hired Robert Saleh as their defensive coordinator.
Wow. Hey, Red spoke that into existence. Red, look what y'all got going on.
Hey man, I'm telling you, Jimmy Lake gonna take a lot of hits if this defense keep underachieving because folks are starting to notice it or notice stuff hard. I mean, we bottom. I mean, we was all year talking about sacks this, sacks that. Well, we still last in sacks and our run defense.
Pressure on the quarterback too. So we ain't getting no pressure, and it look
Right.
like when we do get there, we can't get there.
Right. So Jimmy Lake, man, I hope you know we're not gonna let you hold us back. If the offense is balling, we're not gonna let the defense keep us from winning the ring. So changes got to be made. The fans gonna wish for changes to be made. Keep going, coach.
The VP said, nope moment, Jay Cutler getting a DUI in Nashville on Thursday. Cops say he was staggering, swaying, and heavy-footed while walking. He spoke thick tongue, slurred, and mumbled. Yeah, Jay, look like you been falling.
Get ready. They gonna kick you off inside the NFL, man. I should have known making Jay Cutler NFL analyst wasn't gonna last.
Nano said nope. The fact that today may be the first day that the Crimson Tide and Georgia Bulldogs both lose in the same week. We saw that before.
It's not happening. Bama gonna lose, but dogs ain't.
The BP said for a second there, I thought the cop was referring to Jerry Jones on his birthday when the Lions beat the Cowgirls. Maurice said nope to the ref not calling pass interference on Kansas State. Colorado was robbed, in case y'all saw that game. The BP was laughing at Nando. Jerome K said, good morning, gentlemen, good morning. The BP said that was an awful non-call. Great game. The Buffs, Colorado 2 games away from bowl eligibility, shocking as that is, but hey, they ready. Nando said, Coach, the Atlanta Falcons will not be getting any pass rusher before the trading deadline.
No, and they don't need to, man. With all the moves they made, look, the Falcons not making a trade. They don't need to make a trade. There's no trade to make. They're not gonna ruin their salary cap by adding more salary for a guy that probably needs another contract to stay. It's just we just gonna have to get it from what we got. We've been drafting defensive guys the past 2 years. These guys we got to step up. We need to stop letting them off the hook. Step up or ship out.
All right. Red, if fans don't like Kyle Pitts, then let him go to a top-tier team and watch how they maximize his talent.
No, I don't care where Kyle Pitts go. He can go to Kansas City. If they can do what they do, it's just saying it's not working here. If it's not working here, maybe he needs to move on. Coach, right. You want him? Give us Darnell Washington. You want Kyle Pitts?
No.
See, look out.
Nope. Maurice coping to Angel Reese's bank account. Manage your WNBA money better so you can pay your bills.
Right. What apartment you staying in is $8,000 a month, girl? You crazy. Nobody told you to get an apartment with that high rent. You crazy self. Jerry, you better stay at home, mama. Or tell her, let mama stuff move with you. Hell.
Yep. Jerry, good morning, Jerry. He said, I'm open on homophobic email threads directed at Brianna Stewart's wife, Martha RJ. Yeah, that was kind of ignorant what somebody said, and she was right to say something about that and bring it to the forefront. Dante said a 3-4 defense won't work without a superstar pass rusher and a dominant defensive tackle.
Well, we don't have, Dante. We don't need to be running no 3-4. We need to run a 4-3, put our players in position. See, man, that's why I say even Panther fans know we running a bad defense. I bet Dante still saying, how did they beat us, man, running this whack defense?
Jerry said, I'm coping with my Falcons having no pass rush at all.
Yeah.
And Nando said the defense won't work here until you get that nose tackle like Vita Vea's caliber on this roster. But we need to run the 4-3 scheme.
Like I say, Jimmy Lake, your job on the line, buddy. These fans already talking.
Oh, The coach's corner said, Red, you should be coping with the fact that UGA gets a 50-piece put on them today. Ooh.
Now you see how crazy that statement sounds. Even Harris looked up for that one. A 50-piece put on the UGA. Yeah.
Boy.
Coach, you delusional, but reality will set in tonight, buddy. Them long honeys ain't got no chance.
Jerome said, dope, my Yankees. Nope, Aaron Rodgers still being a diva. Coach, FSU football in shambles. Which everybody's still trying to figure out why and how in the world Florida State gets a game on TV still, but hey,
Fine.
it's ridiculous.
Against Duke of all teams.
Maurice, I'm glad that Atlanta's hosting another Super Bowl, but I hope it is a better game than the 13-3 snooze fest from the last one.
Now look, that ain't our fault. We just host the game. We can't say how they gonna play out. What's up, William?
William Amy said, what's good? What's going on, William? He said, no, I think we should win by 14 tomorrow.
I hope so.
Dante said, defensively in the same situation, Red. So I know.
I don't know, man. Carolina man, y'all keep physical defenders on y'all team, man. Give us J.C. Horn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? See, I'll take him as cornerback number 2. I don't know. Y'all got offensive problems, Dante. Well, I get the team-wide problem, but your real problem is your owner, Dante. You got to get rid of that. That's the problem. He put out. Maybe y'all got a chance, but benching that kid and putting Dalton in there, that was a wise decision because I ain't saying y'all gonna win some games, but at least y'all gonna be competitive. You see what I'm saying? At least y'all gave us a competitive game. Bryce Young ain't doing none of that. I see him on the sideline, man. He look like a little boy sometimes. Just go on and ship him to Miami. That's what y'all should do. Trade Bryce Young to Miami, and definitely y'all gonna have to draft another quarterback this year. Maybe Shedeur. Who knows? What you think about Shedeur, Dante?
Now that I saw the report out, Shedeur, and I don't know if Deion gonna want this. Shedeur may get drafted by Cleveland to take Watson's place. He may be that may be the draft because right now Cam Ward is the man right now.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He may go number 1. Yeah, Dante, who you prefer, Shedeur or Cam Ward? Because I know y'all gonna have a chance to get either one of them, probably. I'm sure he'll answer.
William said our secondary gonna have a test tomorrow. Guarding Deacon Smith. Dante sounds like Sanders, but Carolina needs a lot more than a quarterback. Built a team and draft a quarterback 2026.
Your owner is gonna demand y'all draft a quarterback. If Shedeur and one of them top guys at the top, you know your owner is gonna butt in and say grab one of those guys. Probably gonna say grab Deion's son. But now if Deion vetoes Carolina, then it don't matter. Because if Deion say Shedeur ain't going to Carolina, then Shedeur ain't going to Carolina. So I don't know, but y'all taking the quarterback next year. Dante said you can forget all that 2026 stuff.
All right, we're gonna move to
what William talk? What did William say? Oh, okay, we're time for the picks.
Yeah, we're gonna move to the college football picks and see where the standings are right now. I think it was kind of a rough week for everybody, but overall, it's a good race so far. Let's see. Coach had no picks. I thought I sent my picks in.
You did? Wait a minute. Didn't you send your picks in?
I thought I did.
Me too.
But so far, Red was 4-1. Red was 2-3. Armani was 3-2. And right now, the overall leader is Red at 26-11. Rev is 25 and 12. And Armantes is 24-13. I'm 21-11. I'm gonna have to check and see. I thought I sent my picks in, but I guess it. Nah, I don't
Hold on,
know.
so you did send those. I saw 'em. I remember seeing 'em. I remember
Well,
seeing 'em.
hopefully,
Yeah, you did. October 12th at 8:07. Yeah, you sent them in.
hopefully
Real going to
the
fix that.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Hopefully, the great Reverend will get it fixed.
Yeah,
We'll
because
see
you
what
picked
happens.
Texas. Oh, boy, you picked Texas, Ohio State, USC, Colorado, and LSU. So you
Three and
went, let
two.
me see. Yeah, you went 3-2 for the week. So yeah, Real going to have to fix that one.
Yeah, we'll
But
make sure.
Rev is
Uh,
back. Red is back to working on his 3 feet. Back in first.
here we go.
I don't know. I don't know. We got to see what culture record is after Rev fixed these picks. He might be maybe one game back.
Let me find the picker music. Let's see here.
But yeah, William. I don't know if William you still listening, but yeah, our secondary gonna have to. We definitely got a lot on our shoulders for tomorrow. All right, we'll talk about it. Let's get these college picks first. Will.
All right, HO coming at you first. Number 24 Michigan and number 22 Illinois. Who you got?
Oh boy, I'm gonna go Michigan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I like Illinois with the points. If we talking about the spread, but I'm gonna go Michigan to win the game.
All right. Red, who you got? Michigan, Illinois.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm gonna take Illinois in the upset at home. Uh, they play pretty good at home, even though their last home win was by 1 point versus a Purdue team that got up the luggage yesterday by Oregon. But the other home game pretty handily. Michigan is a rivalry, so I know I'm going out on a limb, but hey, I'm back in front now. I can afford maybe 1 or 2 gambles. I'm gonna go with Illinois. There's a few gambles now. I can afford a lot of them, but I'm gonna go Illinois this week for the upset.
All right. Next game. We'll go to the nation after this game. Red, Miami and Louisville. They at Louisville.
All right, Maurice, I hope you're still watching now. Your boy better not let me down today because I already went out on a limb with Illinois. Now, I can't have 2 losses if Illinois don't come through for me by picking your Miami team. So, your boy better be ready. Or I am coming for you, Maurice. You hear me? And I am going to put the blame all on you. You didn't tell me y'all weren't going to be ready for Louisville. But I'm going to assume that y'all going to be ready after barely being ready for that other team that you had to barely beat on Thursday night a couple of weeks ago. I forgot who y'all playing, but you came back on them. And who was the coach?
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech. You were messing around with Virginia Tech, but you came back and beat them. Don't mess around with Louisville now, because Louisville had a bad loss last week, so they're gonna be ready to try to get some get back on y'all. But Miami, you should win. The quarterback, Cam, ain't this his team, Miami?
Cam Ward. Yep.
Yeah. All right, Cam. Well, this game, you got to win, baby. You trying to be top pick in the draft. Heisman winner. You can't lose this game right here. So, Miami, they'll take Maurice, you going to feel my wrath, man. Man.
I'm gonna go with Miami. I just don't trust Louisville in a big game. They can score, but can they be consistent? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Miami. Who you got, HO?
I'm going Louisville in the upset.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going Louisville in the upset.
I'll blame you.
I think Miami looking ahead to. Well, I don't know why they're looking ahead to Florida State. Florida State sucks, but you know that is an in-state game. But yeah, I got Louisville in the upset.
all right.
Plus, Brandon Lane said he's taking Louisville in the upset as well. So
Miami. I swear y'all better not lose this game. Man. Coach, you want to check some of the nation's picks?
Huh?
You want to check some of the nation's picks? Or
That's
we
what I'm
do it
gonna
after
do.
the game?
The basement red said, "Here's my cash app for that $20 bet you owe me on." The Bears won on the road. Nando, Nando said the Illini gonna pull the upset over Michigan.
All right, Nando, I'm with you.
Winston said Michigan. Maurice is right with Illinois as well. And Jerome said Michigan will give Illinois a bludgeoning. As far as the Miami game, Winston said Miami. Jerome says Miami. The Canes, Nando said the Canes gonna win. Kentucky over Florida. We ain't got to that game. We ain't doing that game this week.
Where do we do that side of the game?
And Maurice said, "I'm riding my alma mater. Let's go Canes."
I
All
hope
right,
so.
next game. This should be an interesting game down in the flats. We at the Mercedes-Benz. Notre Dame versus Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, I don't think they got anything to lose. But they got everything
Haynes
to
King
gain.
ain't playing.
So what?
Haynes King ain't playing.
Well, give me Notre Dame. That'll make this easy. Notre Dame to win this game. Hey, so since you said that, I know who you going with now.
Absolutely. I'm going with Rudy and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Red, who you got?
I would love for Tech to pull the upset, but if you ain't got your best player, Haynes King, I don't see how it's gonna happen. Notre Dame keep the win streak going at 5.
Yeah, I don't see Notre Dame losing against Tech without, like I said, without your best gun out there. So it's unanimous with everybody. It's a Notre Dame gonna be Georgia Tech. All right, HO sleeper game right here. LSU and Arkansas. Who you got?
Ooh, boy, that's a tough one, huh? At Arkansas. Yeah. I think they playing at Arkansas, right?
Yep.
I'm going Arkansas in the upset. I think LSU I think they spent their wheels last week. So I'm going Arkansas in the upset.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Arkansas too, because they have a habit of staying in games and making the game tough. So I can't shy away from them at home. And I don't like Brian Kelly anyway, so I'm gonna go with Arkansas too. Red, who you got? LSU, Arkansas.
Man, it's so tempting. And I know my boy Anthony House. I know he's gonna be pumped up for this game. I don't know if you watching Anthony, but man, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm sorry, I gotta go LSU. I gotta go Brian Kelly. I think Brian is learning his lesson from his first game. I don't think he's not gonna be ready no more unless he's playing us. But Arkansas, you got to be ready for them, Brian Kelly. If you plan on doing anything in the playoffs, this team, you got to win. I know it's on the road. I know Arkansas been playing competitive. I'm going to ride with LSU one more time. Brian Kelly, you let me down this time, and I'm done with you. But LSU one more time.
All right, let's see what the nation says. Let me scroll back up. Nando said the Fighting Irish. Winston said Notre Dame. Gary said Michigan going way back. And Miami catching up. Rome said rooting for the black coach. And Notre Dame for the Bugs. The basement said I like the U over Louisville. Maurice said Notre Dame keeps the winning streak going. Nando says LSU. Jared says Arkansas. Maurice said LSU. Winston LSU. Jerome said Wild Pigs over the Gumbo Drunks. Yeah, they do. And wow, Jared going out on a limb picking Georgia Tech over Notre Dame.
I wanted to, but I already went.
Huge upset, but anything can happen. We will see. All right. Here we go. Red, we got one of the big ones in the SEC. Alabama versus Tennessee in Knoxville. Who's going to win this game?
It's in Knoxville. You got a good quarterback in Nico. You got a good coach in I don't forgot the guy's name, but the guy who
Josh Heupel.
Yeah, Josh Heupel, old Oklahoma quarterback. So this is the game. It's set up for Tennessee to win. Tennessee, you had a letdown. You had a letdown versus Arkansas at Arkansas. You got a bounce back at your home. And then you almost had a letdown against Florida last week. So, damn, you got to really prove yourself this week, Tennessee. And why do it against a struggling Alabama team who lost to Vanderbilt of all teams? Vanderbilt and barely beat South Carolina last week. This team is asking to be beat. They are asking to be put out of their misery, Tennessee, and do it. Or we going to do it in the SEC championship game. But one way or another, Bama is going down. Rucked up and got us. We should have beat you down. But don't worry. That's why it's the SEC. We're a family here. We can't beat somebody else's team. But don't worry, Alabama. Y'all boys going down. And you going down today. Nah, this is day Alabama loses. Not Alabama and Georgia, just Alabama. And they lose at not the horseshoe, but I don't know what they call it. I guess the sombrero up in Knoxville. But whatever it is, they going down. Them Orange Men gonna eat today. Come on, Jalen Milroe. Y'all boys got embarrassed by Vanderbilt, and you gonna get embarrassed by Tennessee. That goalpost was in the Nashville River. This goalpost gonna be in the Knoxville River, coach. Tearing them down after the game. Tennessee, big 40-25.
Hey Joe, who you got?
I got the over. Now, this is a tough season. I don't know if Kalen DeBoer recognizes this SEC yet. I think he's preparing for Pac-12 teams, and I don't know if I trust him yet, so I'm going Vols.
Okay. Tennessee. All right. Let me do this real quick. I music off for right now. Now we come to like the old country boys say down south, the biggin, Georgia and Texas, deep in the heart of Texas. Who you got, H.O.? Georgia, Texas.
I'm going UGA and Nelson. I think Texas is a great team. I think they probably be playing the best right now. But I think that in the fairness of college football, trying to make this as intriguing as possible, I think Georgia gets back on top and they beat Texas.
All right. I'm going to go with Georgia, too, because it's a matchup I'm looking at. I think Beck, if he plays his game, and I did say his game, he can pick apart Texas' defense if he plays his game. And if he tries to do something different, well, it's going to be a different result. But I think if he just goes out there, don't try to be a hero and just plays like he played against Mississippi State. Georgia win this game, and a lot of folks gonna go home sad in Texas. Red, tell us why Georgia gonna beat Texas.
Because first of all, Coach, I don't know if you still watching. Not you, Coach, the other coach, Andre Davis. But dude, you sitting up here bragging about all your players that is doing something this season, and my players have outplayed every one of your players. Beck is outplayed Manning and Ewers. ETN is outplayed this little Wiesner guy that you jocking like all last week, and this Bond guy you was, Lord have mercy, dropping the soap with. This guy is outplayed by my guy. Arian Smith has got more yards than this guy. So all these guys you've been telling us are going to do something to my team have been outplayed by my guys. And on top of that, tell me something, Horace and Coach Patrick this time. How in the world do you prepare for UGA by playing old underachieving Michigan team, University of Texas in San Antonio that you blew out, University of Louisiana Monroe that Arch Manning was beasting on, Mississippi State team that we beat down last week, and some old Oklahoma team that should be playing in the Big Ten. Those are the teams that you playing to prepare for us. And now you got Texas fans like Coach talking about they've been coming here and drop a 50-piece on us because you playing the cupcakes and the Tootsie Rolls of the South and think that's proper preparation for my dog, Texas. You about to get a very rude welcome to the SEC. And it starts tonight in your own house. Georgia dogs are going to be frying some steaks. It's going to be well done steaks on your field after today. You understand them Longhorns? Just keep that cow right on that field because we going to cook them after the day. Ain't going to be no dog and rivalry with Uga and your bull because Uga is going to win because the dog is going to win. Going away, we're going to probably drop 30 or 40 on these guys, and they ain't going to come close to dropping none of that on us. Coach, you remember how everybody thought Tennessee was going to get in our butt last year? Oh, this high-flying offense. Oh, Tennessee going to blow Georgia out. Man, we had, I swear, Horace, did we have Tennessee down to 20 points last year? Whatever we did to them, it's going to be the same thing for Texas. You understand? Because that bull is going to get fried today. It is going to be some dog meat in Texas today, baby. UGA ain't got to worry about a thing. You said Bama and Georgia losing on the same day? Only in your dreams, baby. Georgia ain't losing no more. We already had our loss this year, and it was to Alabama. And that's the only loss we going to have. That's the only loss we have had in the last 3 years. And ain't nothing changing today. Woo, 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 let the dogs out. Coach Kirby let them out. And they coming for Texas, baby. Georgia wins.
Let me see what the nation's saying. All right. Let me find.
He's saying too much.
Nando got a score for the Alabama game. Balls 35, tied 24.
Got that one right.
Maurice said, pardon me while I volunteer my pick, Tennessee. Jerome said Volunteers will be big game hunting and collect the win over the Tide. Winston said Tennessee. Jerome said Red, I have to tell you, but UGA, is not making it to the SEC championship game. Mark the tape. Whoa. Okay. The VP said the Balls. Jerry said Texas.
Jerry, what?
Winston said Texas. Nando says Texas. 41-33 over the Dogs. God, dog. The VP said hook 'em horns. Woo. Maurice said Texas will clobber UGA. And UGA will take the L. Texas by 14. Jerome said Red will be quiet on Facebook.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah,
That's it. That's all the haters we got to say. Okay, well, I can't now. I hope y'all ain't quiet on Facebook when we get this victory now, because I remember every one of y'all. Don't be hiding now, because I'm gonna tag every last. Don't worry, you ain't gonna hide from me, because I'm gonna tag every last one of you. I see
yeah,
Coach must have ran off the highway. He ain't even know him no more.
yeah, that game is gonna be big, and the winner of that game got a lot to say. Uh,
They're
for the
gonna have
next.
too much to say. They're gonna be business as usual.
All right, those are our picks. We hope everybody got them in. Thank y'all for keeping with us and staying with the show and getting your picks in. So, all right, we're gonna go to halftime right now. See if I can find it. There we go. Halftime.
All right. We shall return.
All right, fellas, I'm gone. I got me
All
and
right,
Duke got to roll out.
that's right. I
All
forgot.
right,
Hey, Joe,
holler. We gonna
thank
holler
you
at
All
the
for
right.
big
joining.
dog.
Hey, Joe, Duke, don't start any trouble at the place.
Nah, I hope not. Yeah, the only way he started, if he see
Oh,
that
boy.
kind of blue, if
Hard
he
to
see
be
that
rocking
kind of
him like a
blue that
baby.
you put water on,
All right,
but nah,
y'all.
he should be good. All right,
We'll be
later.
back. Thank you, Joe.
All right, no problem.
Peace, H.O.
All right, we're back. Uh-oh. The music is back too. 94. All right, music is off now. We had a few comments that came through. Maurice said, Red, you know that I stay locked and loaded. Father. And Jerome said, tag me, Red. You want you to tag. Uh-oh. Coach's Corner came back and said, UGA secondary suspect. They're going to get bombs thrown on them. UGA has no running game. 52-24. Golly. That's good.
Coach, I'm finna come out and come right back in. I froze up. Keep reading coming. I'm coming right back in.
Okay.
Okay.
52-24. Let's go. And Simmons said they're going to be in Beck's face all game. And Jerry said, be cool, Harsh. Yeah, thank you, H.O. From the Sports Roundtable, 7 to 9 every Wednesday night. Thank you for joining us and helping us out. All right. Let me step out. Let me step back. Let's go to the playoffs. The Major League Baseball playoffs. You got a interesting battle going on. Some good games. The Guardians and the Yankees, and the Mets and the Dodgers. Guardians and the Yankees had another wild one last night. I didn't think the Yankees were gonna pull it off, but by hook or by crook, the Yankees said, "Hey, we not done yet. We coming back." And what do you think
Well,
about the Guardians and the Yankees series so far, Red?
Guardians and the Yankees. Uh, yeah, that was well, it could have been a good one had the Guardians won last night. But now that the Yankees took a 3-1 lead, I think that one's probably about to be over with. I was hoping the Guardians would give them a little fight, but the Yankees got out big in the first two, and the Guardians did grab the first one. You know, and I love that Noel walk off backflip that he did in Game 3. But then you let the Yankees jump on him yesterday, and they tried to fight back, but giving up 8 runs, you only putting up 6. Uh, it seems like the Indians pitchers kind of letting them down right now because even the guy Emmanuel Clase, even they say he didn't give up that many home runs during the regular season. He's giving up a few home runs. So I think that Indians bullpen is kind of letting them down. And the Yankees bats are waking up at the right time. I mean, Judge, he was struggling in the playoffs. Even he's starting to hit home runs now. So I think the Yankees bats are waking up at the right time. And they getting some clutch pitching performances from their bullpen guys, whereas the Indians are not. And I think that's pretty much the gist of it. The Yankees bats have been crushing the Indians pitching that was so dominant during the regular season.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it seems like now all of a sudden, Aaron Judge bat has woken up. Somebody tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Hey, we need you to do something. We trying to win this thing. You got to wake up, sir." And he has woken up and decided it's time to play football. I mean baseball. I don't know why I say football, baseball, and start hitting that thing as well as others, Soto and
Stanton.
Stanton, and the Yankees pitching. It's been a little shaky, but Guardians pitching has been real shaky. They done given up home runs and a struggle. They were one of the best pitching staffs in the league. Now all of a sudden, it's not looking good. So,
Even the game they won, they were struggling with pitch. They bats pretty much won that game.
yep. So now, Mets and the Dodgers. What do you think about that series, Red? The Mets fought back and beat the Dodgers. So
Now what is that sit? That 2-2 tied up 2-2.
I think it's 2-2. I'm checking now.
Okay. Yep, yeah. No,
Yeah.
3-2. 3-2 Dodgers. Well, that's right. The Dodgers could have clinched this thing. Okay. The Mets, they stayed off elimination, going back to LA. Uh I think they just avoided their inevitable. They're going back to LA. Dodgers will probably win. Dodgers will probably win the game tomorrow in LA. I doubt they want to go to a game 7. This is the game Dodgers been waiting on. Finally, uh, possibly can win a pennant in front of the fans. Well, no, you don't want it in front of the fans. You ain't won a World Series in front of the fans in a while. But well, I mean, it was good for the Mets to fight back at home. You don't want to be eliminated on your home field. Fought back, you did. I mean, 12-6. That was the way to. If this is your last game at home, way to go out. Way to go out like that on top. So, but I think it's about over. I think Dodgers pretty much gonna finish this tomorrow. And let me see who's on the mound tomorrow. You got the Max. They got they got Sean Manaea. Dodgers hadn't decided who they're gonna throw out there, but as long as the Dodgers bats are talking tomorrow, I think no matter who they throw, they'll be okay. If both Tony and Freeman and Betts are ready to play, they'll be okay. And they'll take care of business, and they'll win the pennant, and they'll possibly be playing the Yankees uh, in the World Series. So that'll probably be how they go down. So I guess that'll be it. It'll be the Dodgers will win tomorrow, and it'll be Yankees and Dodgers. But I guess for a classic Major League Baseball World Series, it's been a while since the Yankees and Dodgers had a go of it. But I'm sure baseball love that. You have New York versus LA. So don't get no better than that unless my Braves win. So Yankees and Dodgers World Series seems to be loaded. So
All right. Let's see what the fans have said. The nation has said. Jared said, "Finish them Dodgers." The VP said the world needs another Subway Series. Let's go.
ah,
No, we don't.
yeah, not really. That's the Dodgers and Yankees.
Jared said, "Boo, Yankees." The VP said, "It's looking like it's about to be West Coast versus East Coast.
Yep,
Those two media markets will benefit greatly. Should be interesting."
yep. Yankees and Dodgers.
Winston said, "Yeah, Red told you a long time ago just to do a Yankee report."
Yeah, man, y'all did. I can't even say it because honestly, man, if y'all make it there versus the Dodgers, I'll be pulling for the Yankees. So, yeah, yeah, look like y'all Yankees, one win, 5 more wins away from ring number 28. Go ahead and get it because I don't want the Dodgers to win in that. Dodgers up 3, or Dodgers up 3-2, so they probably gonna win the pennant Vincent. And I want their streak. I want their streak of not winning in front of fans to stay alive. They ain't won nothing in 30 years in front of fans, and I want to stay that way. I can't have these Dodger fans talking trash on me on Facebook. I know they ready to talk trash. They team win another ring, so I'd rather the Yankees get another ring because Winston will be the only one I have to deal with. He the only Yankee fan that I know on my page like that. So I'd rather just deal with Winston and all those other Dodger fans like Melanie and Brenda and Lamar. I'll pretty much all my fellow Laker fans, except for Winston, they Dodgers fans. And those are the ones I'm gonna have to listen to and deal with if the Dodgers win. So nope, Winston, I need your Yankees to prevail. So come on, Judge and Aaron Boone and Soto and Stanton. Time for y'all to get the ring, baby. Time for the Yankees to win again. Y'all can't do it this year. I don't know when you're gonna do it because the team's gonna be better next year. This is the year the Yankees need to win again. And y'all been knocking on that door for about the past few years. And every year, Aaron Boone deciding, do we want to come back and go through it again? Well, this is the year to finally reward everybody from all that hard. Even Brian Cashman, I can't believe he's still on with the team, but come on, it's time to see old Hal and Hank, the Steinberg family. I'm not sure. I think one of them passed away, but like I say, it's time for the Yankees to win again. It's been too long, and I'm sure y'all don't want to see the Dodgers winning. You don't want to be old Tiny World. You don't want old Tiny ruling baseball world and having to listen to Freddie Freeman and I don't want Fred, coach. I don't want Fred to get another ring. Oh, he better get no second ring on me. After you left my brain. No. Yankees win it all. That's my prediction. Let's go, Yankees.
All right. The VP said the Yankees about to finish the Indians tonight.
Well, finish them so they can go on and get this ring.
Dodgers versus Yankees. Last time that happened was in 1981. Woo.
I was a baby, 1 year old.
That was a long, long time ago. All right. So there it is. Don't see who's gonna pull this thing out, and the Yankees can go ahead and get to the series and win it all.
Yeah, I think pennants gonna be won this weekend, tonight and tomorrow.
All right, we're gonna come back to the what's the name? The 5 for 5. We're gonna go to the NFL picks. Let's see what we got as far as the standings in the NFL picks. I think somebody is comfortably in first place. I don't know who, but well, you look at the picks. I had a 13-1 record. I was tied with Armantis at 13-1. Nobody had a really bad week. Rev was 12-2, and Red was 10-4. So far, Red and Armantes had the best numbers as far as picking overall and leading 3 weeks ahead in first place, picking it, having the best week. So, uh, who else? Overall record, I'm at 62-29 overall. Armani is in second place with 61-30. Rev is in third place, 61-31, 60-31. And Red right now is in last place, and that could change at any time. Red is 55-36. So anything can change.
Might be changing in a week.
All right. Let me find some pick'em music. All right, let me scroll back up here. NFL picks ready.
Ready, big dog.
All right. All right, let me find some. All right. All right.
Okay.
Time for the NFL picks. Starting with number one. Patriots and Jaguars. Red, who you got?
I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't deal with Jaguars no more. They just don't let me down, man. I know they win overseas, but I just don't trust them no more. I'm going for the rookie to get his first win, because I know the Patriots defense is okay. It's not bad. And the way Trevor Lawrence saying, yeah, keep the Patriots in the game. And then you keep the Patriots in the game. Dude, Drake May make up. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns last week, even though they got beat down. So I know Drake May ain't gonna come out there and actually show us something against the sorry Jags team that you just can't trust. And their coach is gonna be the next one to be fired. And it might be this week. They might just leave old JP overseas and say, man, just stay overseas. You coach better overseas than you do in Florida. We don't need you in Florida no more. Stay overseas. Well, after this loss, because the Patriots gonna win, and WP, you get your own ticket back home. Matter of fact, just go on vacation, man. But you done coaching the Jags after this, because the Patriots gonna win. Patriots.
All right. I'm gonna take a shock. The Jags are overseas, so I'm gonna think they can win overseas, and I'm gonna go with the Jags to beat the Patriots. Drake May, I don't trust him. Still don't. He hasn't shown anything. They talk about this and that, but Ramondre Stevenson, I don't know if he's still hurt or not. I think he was hurt for a minute, but he might be back. Yeah. But I'm gonna go with the Jags.
I'm not sure if he's back or not. He's questionable, but I hope he's back because he's on my fantasy team. He's not lost. He the main reason I lost last week. He'll not be here though.
All right. Next game, Titans and the Bills. This is easy. I'm gonna go with the Bills. Titans. I don't know. When you keep starting Will Levis, you're gonna keep losing. So take what you got and roll with it. So I'm gonna go Bills. Who you got, Red?
I'm going Buffalo. You got Calvin Ridley crying last week. They're not even putting him in the offense, using him in the offense. So you're not going to use Calvin, and you're not going to use Hopkins. And you're just going to get a ball to Tony Pollard, or whatever his name is. You got Will out there turning the ball over left and right. That's a recipe for disaster, especially going up to Buffalo. And it's going to be a disaster. Because I got the Buffalo defense on my fantasy team, so I need them to check y'all out. So let's go Buffalo. Beat them down and keep them down.
And see Buffalo added what's his name?
R2.
Yeah. So they added something to the defense. Offense, I mean. That's
Mm-hmm.
the other nation got. Alright. The DP say the Kittens. Jared said New England. Jared said Buffalo. DP said Buffalo. Alright. Next game. Texans versus Packers. Who you got, Red?
Now this is a tough. Oh man, this is a tough. You got my boys, both my guys I like. You got TJ with the love doctor, two light skinned guys showing out in the NFL. And man, oh man, so I just don't know. Both of them on winning streak. Love doctor, he's been bounced back. He had an awful return from injury. But man, he don't knock the rust off. They put the beat down on Arizona last week. Love like they're making throws. He just ain't seen before. And TJ, you know he gonna be ready. Oh man. Woo. I am gonna go. Who the line taking? Let me see. Packers. Oh man. Oh, it's difficult. I'm gonna go Texas. Oh, give me a minute. I want to go Falcons because I know they at home. I'm gonna stick with TJ. Against my better judgment. I'm gonna go Texas. But I know Green Bay at home, man. Houston, they might be due for a letdown. But I'm gonna go Houston to keep the win streak going. Come on, Houston. Come on, CJ. No Lambeau, a tough place to play, but it ain't super cold yet now. Come on.
I'm gonna go with the Packers because I think half the lines, a lot of the lines defense is hurt. Not well, I'm saying lines. Texans defense is hurt, so or banged up. So I'm gonna go with the Packers to beat the Texans. It's gonna be close, but I think the Packers can pull it out. We will see. Next game, Eagles versus Giants. Oh, this is easy. I don't care how bad the Eagles look, they're gonna beat the Giants because the Giants, Saquon Barkley is his homecoming. He's coming back home to the New York, and he's gonna try to run for about 400 yards on them. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Who you got, Red?
Believe it or not, I'm gonna take the upset. I know Saquon's gonna come back and try to rub it in the Giants' face. But I think Giants might be ready to stop it. Because Giants defense actually been playing well. It's the offense they can't get them over the hump. So who knows? Maybe this is the game that and they got Malik Neighbors finally coming back. So maybe this is the game that Daniel Jones have a solid game with Malik Neighbors and the boy Clay and Darius Slay not there. Maybe they can present some problems for the Eagles. Look, any game, the Eagles were supposed to kick the Browns butt last week, and you saw how they struggled with them. So when it comes to the Eagles and Nick Sirianni, it ain't gonna be playing the Patriots, coach, and they might let the Patriots hang around. But the Giants, this is a division game, and the Giants are gonna give them a good game because it's a division game. And if you let the Giants hang around, Malik Neighbors coming back, don't think Daniel Jones can't drive down the field and put the team in field goal position. I mean, if it's a close game. And if it's a close game and if they in New York this week, yeah. Because I know Philly just waiting to fire Nick Sirianni. And this will be the game to get him fired too. If you lose to the Giants at home. And I just say, I want to get this story over with, get Nick Sirianni out there so they can go and hire and put the interim coach in. Because I know the Eagles probably want to go on too. So let's stop wasting time, prolonging the inevitable. Go ahead and choke this game up to the Giants, Nick. If you over there, you more worried about the fans last week than anything going on the field. It's time for you to go. And I don't even know if we're gonna talk about it 5-5. We may skip 5-5, baby, just in case you skip it. I'm talking about it now. It's time for you to go. And if you lose this game, you will be gone. So upset in New York, Giants over Eagles, baby. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go, Malik Neighbors. Stop your boy Saquon. Don't let him come over there and beast on y'all. All that trash you talking. You had the hard knock, so you felt you made a wise decision. So come on, don't let Saquon come over there and make you doubt yourselves now. Let's go, Giants. You know, I might be wrong.
All right. Let's see what the nation got to say. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Got done. There we go. Gary said Buffalo. Vincent said Buffalo. DP said the Texans. Gary said the Texans. Gary said Philadelphia. And the VP said the Eagles. Barkley gonna run for 500 yards.
Not on this giant defense, he ain't. You must ain't seen his defense. Defense ain't gonna let him have it. Let me see. What's the most this defense on? The most this defense on game up is the most Giants defense coach on game up this year. It's 20 points. The Giants defense, the Giants most they on game up is 20 points this year. Believe it or not, the most they don't game up is 20 points. Saquon ain't running on 500 on nobody. They ain't gave up but 20 points the most. Even the games they losing like 20-15, 21-18. Okay, the most they gave up is 21. Man, this defense is solid enough to keep the Eagles in check. They might lose, but it's gonna be by a close number. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Ain't gonna be no 500 pick. Giants defense ain't that sorry. I know it's a joke. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting everybody else know that the Giants defense, hey, they solid now. They ready. I know you joking, bitch. I know you ain't gonna run no 5. I'm just letting you know the Giants defense gonna be ready. I don't know about the offense, but Giants defense gonna be ready. Sorry, Coach. Go ahead.
Next game. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting right here. Lions versus Vikings. Woo. Let's see. Lions.
I'll let you struggle first, Coach.
So what?
I'll let you pick yours first.
I'm gonna go with the Lions and the end of Vikings undefeated time. And Hutchinson is out. The Lions still got a quality offense with Goff and company, so I'm gonna go with the Lions to pull the upset over the Vikings. Who you got, Red?
I'm gonna stay with the hot team. I mean, they at home. They coming off a bye. Like you say, Hutchinson went down, and that defense will have to make some adjustments. And the Vikings defense, they balling. You got Brian Flores over there running that defense. So Vikings defense gonna be ready for Detroit. So really, they're gonna come down to what quarterback play the best. Darnold or Goff. Both of them struggle in places they were drafted earlier. Both of them had success in teams that picked them up later. So it's just gonna come down to whatever offense had the best game. Because I think the Lions defense might struggle a little bit. The Vikings, like I say, I think the Vikings will be ready to play. So we'll see if the Lions can make the proper adjustment with Hutchinson going down. I know the offense will be ready, but the Vikings defense is ready. So if they at home, coming off a bye, don't have a week to humble themselves. They supposed to sell them the first few weeks, but now it's time to play again. I think Minnesota, until they lose, until somebody beat them, stick with them. I ain't seen them lose yet. And my Falcons got to play. I reckon my Falcons give them their first loss to be good.
Okay. All right, speaking of the Falcons, the next game, the Sea Chickens against the Falcons. Who you got with the Chickens and the Falcons?
Well, you know who I got. The Seahawks have some O-line problems, so I'm hoping this is a game my defense can step it up a little bit. Maybe we can get a few sacks in this game. put that pressure on Geno, force him into some key turnovers, maybe get a pick six. And I expect my Falcons offense to keep it going, baby. Another 30-point game. I don't expect another game this season where we don't put up 30. I want the run game to be on point. I want London and Mooney to be on point. Kyle Pitts to catch up 1 or 2 balls a game. But let's keep it going, Falcons. We on a winning streak. We at home. No sense stopping this party right now. Seattle struggling a little bit. Let's keep them struggling. When teams are down, you got to keep them down. Falcons win 32-20.
All I'm gonna say is this: Chicken Man will be at the game. He's gonna be at the game. So I still don't. Falcons got that secondary to cover Metcalf and those guys. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons as well to cover and put some pressure on old Geno. Geno be running for his life and hollering again. Hopefully, we'll see.
I forgot about that.
Hopefully, he's gonna be running, going crazy. All right, let's see what the nation said. The PP said the Lions in a shootout. Jared said Detroit. Jared said Atlanta. And the VP says Atlanta as well. All right. Next game. Bengals and Browns. This one should be easy. The Browns have nowhere to go, even though Nick Chubb is playing. But Nick Chubb, I don't think he's going to be able to help him that much. I'm going to go with the Bengals easily. With Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase getting on track. Who you got, Red?
Yeah, I'm with you. Bengals keep trying to get on the win streak. Browns are 1-5. They're going to keep on falling. You got Deshaun Watson. You got to put him on the bench. It's over with. I don't care how much money you're paying. You're just going to have to eat some of that. It was a bad contract at the start. It's going to be a bad contract to end. But eventually, you're just going to have to eat some of that money and make a change. Deshaun Watson is taking this team nowhere.
All right. Let's get a massage from somewhere. I don't know. All right. Dolphins versus Colts. Who you got in this one?
Oh, this is an extreme game. What'd you say, Coach?
Richardson is back.
Yeah, exactly. But Tua is not. And whether it was Richardson or Joe Flacco, and even that, Indy at home anyway. So if it was Flacco or Richardson, Indy gonna represent at home. Miami can't win without Tua. I keep saying that unless they playing a star team like the Patriots and Jacoby Brissett. But you're not playing Jacoby Brissett this week, Miami. You're playing Flacco or Richardson, and either one of them can get the job done. And your offense can't get it done. Indy wins again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Indianapolis as well. Dolphins. Skylar Thompson or whoever is not going to be able to get it done. Tyreek Hill must be scratching his head every week trying to figure out what's going on. But, hey, it's on you, Speedy Peter. Jerry said Cincinnati. The VP said Bengals about to send the Browns further into the toilet. Jerry said Colts. VP says Colts. Pretty much the way it's going. All right, next
15
game.
points. So 15 points. The most the Dolphins have scored in the last 4 or 5 weeks. 15 points.
That's not good. Next game, Panthers and Commanders. Commanders are too hot on the road right now. Panthers, I don't know what they're thinking about, but hey. Keep hope alive, Panthers. We'll go with the Commanders. What you got, Red?
Same. Commanders gonna win. Jalen Daniels gonna beat the first off the Panthers. They let one get away against Baltimore last week. They're gonna make up for it this week. Plus they back home, and the Panthers team, Dawson to keep it competitive for about a quarter, and after that, Washington gonna pull away.
All right. Next game, the Los Angeles boys The Los Angeles Raiders against the Los Angeles Rams. Who you got, Red?
You're right. That's definitely the LA Bowl. Raiders finally got rid of Adams, trying to get rid of Crosby. Quarterback situation, not good. You're on the road, and the only piece you got is Bowers, Brock Bowers, and he'll probably be asking for a trade soon when he realizes where he's stuck at. You're going on the road to the Rams. Rams need some good news. They don't let a few get away the last couple of weeks. They won't let one get away this week. Matthew Stafford and Kyron Williams, they'll be ready. Even if I don't know who they got at receiver, it might not matter if they'll be ready regardless. Rams will win when at home. 55 field goal.
I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. Raiders, like, they're separating their team from everybody. It's like, oh well, we gotta finish the season out and probably getting the Shadur Sanders sweepstakes and try to get him the quarterback if possible. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go with the Rams. All right, let's see here. Jared said Washington. BP said Washington. He said the Rams. And Jared said Las Vegas Raiders are gonna pull off the win.
Okay.
All right, that's a difference. All right, moving on. Let's go back to the Ravens and Buccaneers. This one should be a good one. I'm gonna go with I want to go with the Buccaneers, but they got Derrick Henry running for the Ravens. So until something happens, I guess I'll stay with him and go with the Ravens. Who you got?
I'm with you. I'm definitely going Ravens. I need them to beat Tampa Bay to give us a little room in the division. And I knew the Saints couldn't do it, but the Ravens can. Come on, Derrick Henry, Lamar. Keep making my fantasy teams look good. Ravens all day.
All right. Next game. Chargers versus Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals, they so inconsistent and up and down. And like I say, they'll win 1 week against the 49ers, and then you'll lose to Green Bay. You'll win 1 week against the Rams, and then you'll lose back-to-back against Detroit. I just don't know what Cardinals team we gonna get at times. And whether they at home, on the road, it don't matter. Because like you say, you won at San Francisco, but then you lost at home to Washington, Detroit. So whether they at home or on the road, I still don't know what Cardinals team is gonna show up. Marvin Harrison is back. I guess he's been a little dinged up, but I'm gonna go with the Chargers in this one. I ain't really picked the Chargers this year. I'm gonna go with them because I just don't know what Cardinals team I'm gonna get. And since I already don't pick Kyler Murray off a fantasy team, so it's inconsistency. It ain't nobody I need to do anything for me from the Cardinals. So I'm going Chargers. Chargers, you seem to be figuring things out. Well, not really, but you won last week against Denver. Let's see if you can get a winning streak going. But I just don't trust Arizona.
All right. Let's see what the nation says. Gary said Baltimore. BP said the Ravens. Gary said the Los Angeles, which one? Rams or the Raiders? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm calling Los Angeles Raiders. It's Las Vegas. I don't know why I called it that. And
Los Angeles Chargers now.
Yeah. BP said the Cardinals. All right. Let's go back.
You know, Vincent, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals win. I just don't trust them. They like the Jags. You just can't trust them. They'll win 1 week, make you think they'll figure it out. Then So I'm not gonna trust them this week. And watch they win now. Watch they get kick the Chargers butt at home. Where we at? We got
Jets
6 more games. We got Jets, Steelers, and Chiefs.
The Jets seem to say they got that secret weapon. Devontae Adams ready to go with Aaron Rodgers, ready to throw that thing. And the Steelers are supposedly making a change at quarterback, which I don't understand, but stuff happens. Who you got, Red? I'm going with the Steelers. Still the defense let it pull out a victory.
I'm gonna go with the Jets because I don't really agree with Steelers, Jensen Fields, and they haven't really played with Russ yet. So it's probably gonna take a week to figure Russ out, the offense and Russ to be clicking like that. And I think the Jets and Devontae Adams and Rodgers, they stay clicking. Garrett and Rodgers, they figuring it out a little bit. I'm gonna pick the Jets in the upset in Pittsburgh, and just to get a Jets a little relief after these last 2 weeks. They need a victory. And Pittsburgh, y'all can afford a loss. Y'all just be forward. Let me see where y'all at. Oh, y'all 4-2.
4-2.
I thought y'all 4-1. But y'all really don't need one either. Not with Bengals and the Ravens coming up. But I don't know why y'all making this quarterback change right now. But I don't agree with it. And I do agree with the Jets getting Adams. And I do think that's gonna help their offense out a little bit. So I need some evidence of that. So I need to see it this week. So I'm gonna pick the Jets to beat your team, coach. And I know y'all will bounce back next week anyway. So I'm gonna pick the Jets to beat y'all, maybe by a field goal, maybe by a touchdown at home, and have Mike Tomlin rethinking this Russell Wilson move, because I think Fields had y'all playing pretty solid. Y'all offense wasn't blowing folks out, but y'all playing pretty solid 4-2. And I wouldn't change things. So I think a loss will make Mike Tomlin rethink his decision.
He's gonna have him scratching his head.
You say what, coach?
A loss gonna have really gonna have some folks scratching their head like, why would you make that move? I guess you want to see what he can do, but
it's ceiling only so high. Fields ceiling, to me, you can get better each week. Russell can only do so much, and if the Jets, then you playing a good Jets defense, man, I know they know Russell Wilson. I swear they played him last year. Whereas with Fields just move around, and you can't just play Fields straight in the pocket, because he can break out that pocket and be up the field in a minute. Whereas coach up the I'm sure he'll be back. Whereas Russell, he's limited on offense. So I think it was a bad move. I don't agree with it. And if the Jets win this week, that'll definitely, like Coach said, have the Steelers and Mike Tomlin scratching his head saying, what in the world did I do? Maybe I should have left the kid out there. But don't worry, Mike, you can put the kid right on back in there. Because Russell Wilson ain't got no lock on no job. So if he ain't doing it for you, I'll put the kid. Don't have the kid sitting too long and pounding and sulking. You see, it ain't working. Don't put the kid back in there and say, Russell, you sit down to the kid just completely destroy him, because you a vet. You can handle it. Kid, it seems like Fields was a little disappointed in the structure this week. So we'll see how it all works out. But I think I don't agree with the move, and I think the Jets will be moving to take advantage of this adjustment the Steelers have to make this week. So I'm going to ride with the Jets in a pretty convincing victory.
All right, let's see. Jerry said Pittsburgh. He also said Tomlin needs to keep Fields as a starter. And the VP said Pittsburgh as well. Last game.
That was ain't gonna be hard for me at all.
Chiefs and Niners. The Niners try to make something happen. The Chiefs are still undefeated. Last time I checked. and Mahomes is the quarterback. So it could be interesting to see what the Chiefs. I mean, how the Niners are gonna play. They getting some ball players back trying to. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Niners still got some deficiencies on offense. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Who you got, Red?
I don't know what the Niners trying to make happen, but they ain't gonna make it happen against the Chiefs. Because that Chiefs defense gonna be ready for Purdy, and the Chiefs offense, they only gonna need a few plays. Juju gonna step up. I see Worthy stepping up. I see somebody from the practice squad stepping up. And I see one of them running backs, Kareem Hunt, having a decent day. Uh, Chiefs gonna be ready for this game right here. They coming off a bye. They don't have a few weeks to collect themselves. Not that they really needed a bye, cause they undefeated. I mean, beat New Orleans down, beat the Chargers up. You didn't beat the Falcons. You only beat us by 5. So really, the Falcons and the Bengals gonna give y'all the best game all year. Everybody else, y'all don't be handling. They ain't gonna change with the Niners. Like I say, the Niners beat up a little bit. And honestly, I think the Niners are a little overrated this year too. Like you say, Coach, the offense ain't been the same. It's been okay, but it ain't been the same. I don't know if it's been the injuries or a little inconsistency, but whatever it is, Chris Jones and them boys gonna figure it out. And Mahomes on offense and Travis and Taylor. I don't know if she's gonna make the trip to San Fran. She should. So I think all that's gonna be working in the Chiefs' favor. And Rev will be a happy camper because the Chiefs gonna get one more victory and be 6-0.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. BP said Chiefs. Jared said Kansas City. The BP said our secondary sucks and Brock's continue to get tested by good defenses, and he just doesn't do well against the likes of such.
And he coming in a contract year too, Vincent. So that ain't good with him being in the contract year, but they'll probably re-sign him. I don't see them letting him go because letting him go for who? So
All right, that's it for the picks. NFL picks are done for this week. We'll see if there's any changes to be made or what goes on. All right, Red. Let's see. Wait a minute. I had it somewhere. I don't know what they did with it. Okay, there it is. You have the right. Who has the right to do what, Red?
all right, Lakers NBA season start this week. Now to get us to a point where we can coast through the season, I won't have to be stressed out with every game. Now look, Coach. No, I'm talking about the Lakers. I know you all ready for your Nuggets, but don't be yawning on me. Just give me a little minute, okay? Because I know you all happy with your Denver boys and wait, Westbrook and Jokic having chemistry already. But anyway, I need my boys to get back in this thing. I need my boys to be a contender, and it starts this week. I need a fast start, Lakers. Don't start off with these 2-5, 0-1, 0-2. Let's start off fast so we can relax, so we'll be right in it when we do struggle. So Lakers, I'm going for them start off fast so we can be ready for coaches Nuggets when we play them. And Lord, I don't know how coaches get on. Every time I look up, coaches cheering for one of my rival teams, but there it is again. Lakers and Nuggets. I'm gonna have to go through another one of coaches' teams to get to where I need to get to. I know Westbrook gonna be trying to eat us down because we let him go, but he been succeeding since he left the Lakers, so he should be happy he gone from the Lakers. But anyway, it's gonna be another good NBA season. It kicks off this week. I just need the Lakers. You have the right to get off to a fast start, so when we face the challenges, it won't be do or die. It won't be like, man, we just gotta have this game, or we out, or we falling down more in the playoff seed and start off fast, and we don't have to worry about that later. So, ring 18. I'm looking forward soon. Hope it's this season, if not next season. I don't know how many more years LeBron got, but man, we gotta get it soon for this man retire. Bronny, please stay out of the way. I'm not expecting anything from you. Just stay out the way. When you get on that court, don't embarrass us, man. Lord on the back. I already said, Coach, you already know what's gonna be on this kid this year. When he was in college, he was off limit, but you're a professional ball player now. and folks are gonna be on this kid. But if he stay out the way and don't do anything to make it worse, then maybe we can forget that he on the team. But man, don't come out there with no 0 performances, no 0 for 5. Letting folks just shoot 3-pointers all in your face. Oh man, it's gonna. I hope it don't get bad. I hope it don't get worse before it get good, Coach. But Bronny, you gonna have some haters, man, and you gotta blame your dad because he put you in the spot. I don't know what's the big thing about him having to play with you early, but it is what it is. But Lakers, you just got the right to get out to a fast start. Sorry, Coach, let me take a few.
That's okay. We'll see what happens with the how things come out with the Lakers and see if they can hit the ground running. Um, let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody. I'm gonna stay with the WNBA. WNBA next year. Look at your schedule before you plan your games, as opposed to the other sports. Cause you in a busy time of year. You need to end your season early. Cause right now you got hockey, football, college football, pro football, baseball, and you trying to squeeze your championship game in on a Sunday. Yeah, there's gonna be people watching, but not as many as you think it is. So you should be trying to think about that next year. Well, I think they're gonna end it earlier next year because they got they don't have the Olympics. So maybe it'll be over.
Right, the Olympics held them out for a month.
Yeah. So maybe they're over soon, and you'll have a good quality game.
Maybe Caitlin can get far next year. Man, folks will watch if she playing. But without Caitlin, they're gonna lose a little of the audience.
DB said you have the right to be safe out there. Let's go, peeps.
That's right. Big sports weekend ahead, VP. You right about that. Man, I'm celebrating my niece's birthday too this weekend, so yeah, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock of all time. So I'm gonna enjoy these college games and take a break in my professional games, but I'll be back. I'll be back doing the 4 o'clock games in the night. Hope my Falcons can handle business while I'm out celebrating with my niece. We'll probably be somewhere where the game will be on, but I don't know how much I'm being paid to. Family first with me, so family first. But hopefully my niece will say, Uncle Red, check out them Falcons. Oh, here come Coach. You've been driving all the time, Coach. You want to come back in at the last part of the show? UTA has the right to curb stump UGA. Yeah, you got the right, but you ain't gonna exercise the right because UGA has the right to eat steak on them long honey field tonight. I'm telling you, Coach, you about to get a rude welcome to the SEC. I hope you enjoyed your introduction party because now it's the real deal today. SEC, not USC, but SEC. About to beat the brakes off Texas and let you know what's happening. And Coach, I hope y'all y'all lost this week, ain't you, USC?
No. Okay. We got Maryland.
Okay. Well, anyway, Coach, trust me, Coach. I hope you're around. Don't be hiding tonight, and I'm definitely gonna see you on all the shows next week, but you ain't gonna be high tonight because I'm gonna tag. I told you I'm gonna be tagging, and the worse the beat down is, the more I'm gonna tag. You ain't gotta worry about me hiding because you know what my page is. My page is 24/7, buddy. I can't hide. I'm too much of a sports and entertainment guy. So just be ready, and Coach, you be ready. Feel free to come on my page, Coach, and put in the thoughts you have on the game on there. So I'm talking about you, Coach Patrick. So so. Everybody, my page will be open to all that come tonight after this beatdown. UGA exposes Texas to the world. You understand that? To the world. Coach Sark, he might be tempted to have another drink tonight. This beatdown gonna be so bad. But don't do it, Sark, because you'll bounce back. It'll just be one loss, but it's gonna be one bad loss though. Because UGA we're gonna bounce back from everything. We're gonna bounce back from the Alabama loss and from these Mississippi State and Auburn trying to play us tough. No matter. It's gonna be beat down, blowout Central today. Texas, you gonna feel this pain, baby. You gonna feel it hard in the gut, in that joint, coach. Woo.
Yeah.
So don't have an accident while driving on the road, coach. Pay attention, Andre. Don't drive off the road by trying to trash talk. Just get there safely, and I'll be on my page when you arrive safely. You can trash talk later on today. I'll be there. I ain't got no plans today. My plans are tomorrow, so I'll be ready. Texas and Georgia. Georgia wins 45-20. You see, I gave you 20 points. Not 21. You only scoring but 2 touchdowns on us. And that's if you get 2. You may only get 1. You may not get any.
Well, y'all heard it, folks. Red said it's gonna be ugly. And so they're gonna come out and embarrass Texas.
It's gonna be a Uga today. Not that big cow they have in the stable. It's gonna be Uga party.
Ron said Red don't know what he's talking about again. And the coach's corner said, "Oh, I'm here in burnt orange."
Okay. You arrived. That's good. Glad you arrived safely. Now, them puppies. Yeah, them puppies like to pound them long honeys. Yeah.
So
Ain't gonna be no crying today. No crying. Ain't no crying in football, baby.
all right. We'll see y'all back here next week. Maybe the crew will be here. Hopefully we all be here next week. Y'all take care of yourself and enjoy yourself. And we'll see you all back. And we'll talk about all these games we talked about today. And
Let them dogs out. Woo, 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 woo.